Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. It says here, Psalm 73 and 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. This is talking about the Edomites, all right? Because I'm just doing a quick video here because I just had those thoughts that like Esau, the Edomites, they're proud, man. You know, we brothers was out there teaching yesterday, and you know you can see this society's the people are through, you know, pretty much. But then you still see like proud Edomites, and that's a main characteristics of Esau. You know, here is his world's coming to its end. He's being revealed for, you know, for all the corruption that his people do on the planet, all the oppression that they put on the world, all right? But they're still proud, man, because that's one of the main characteristics of Esau, man. They're proud. But the Bible tells us these things, but guess what? It tells us these things. Also, it tells us you're going down, and we're living in a time of you going down. But this is the point right here. I want to continue reading it here. It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Yeah, in the verse above it said they're not in trouble like other men, meaning they're not catching hell like other people. But now it's beginning to come upon them because the Lord is visiting them. The Lord is beginning to visit this world, man. That's why, you know, every day something new is coming out. You know, something new is coming out on corruption. Something new is coming out on, you know, the impending monetary collapse that's coming. You see, so they're starting to feel it now, these devils, man. But for a long time they weren't feeling it. It's like they were gonna rule forever, but not so, man. So pride compasses them. They're proud, man. And it says, and it covereth them as and it said, and violence covereth them as a garment. That's right. And they're violent people, the Edomites. They're about destroying you. They're about harming you. But on the outer surface, you know, they've got that look of, you know, they're just good Christian people. But really, they're about harming you, man, destroying you, stealing from you. That's really what these devils are about, Edomites. They're about pride, violence, all right? It says, verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. Their eyes, meaning they can never get enough, man, pretty much. They want more and more and more. That's from the lowest Edomite to the super elite, all right? That's just, these are their characteristics as a people. All right. And it says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Yeah, and they are corrupt people, man. And they speak wickedly. All right. Concerning oppression, they speak loftily, man. Yeah, they speak high-minded concerning oppression. Here is people are dying on the planet. And, you know, these devils have a proud spirit about it. It's like, you know, they've been starving out the world. All right. Oppressing so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, destroying everybody on the planet, and they speak proudly about it, man. They're just poor. Why don't they get their act together? This is the shit that they say, man. These devils say that, but then their governments are the ones destroying the people on the planet, man. Their governments are the ones that, you know, beginning with the international bankers, devise all these schemes to keep the so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American man in a destitute situation. But they speak loftily against that, man. You know, that's how they think, man. They dig a hole for you to live in, and they complain when you can't get out of it, man. That's the mentality of these devils. That's that pride, man. But guess what? We're here to tell you your time is coming to its end. All your wickedness is going to come back upon you now. Okay, that's what the Lord's doing. So they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people... And that's the point. That's the point. Well, no. I'm going to keep reading. So lucky. I'm going to keep reading. It says, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doeth the Lord know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold. Yeah, because they doing all this. They're doing all this as if the Most High ain't watching it, and he's going to recompense them for this. See, the Lord's let you get away with, you devils, you Edomites, get away with things for so long. Get away with your wicked pride for so long. You think you're just gonna continue doing this. Nah, man. The Most High is, you know, scripture says that your wickedness has reached unto the heavens, man. So there's a time when the Lord finally brings you down, and when he opens up on you, it's gonna be like, you know, when the Lord finally opens up on Esau, man, it's gonna be like, Esau's gonna just be catching floods of hell, man. and everlasting hell till he's annihilated, man. He's going to go in slavery. He's going to be getting oppressed. He's going to have curses upon him. So the Lord's about to open the floodgates of torment upon these devils, man. All right. It says, and they say, how doeth the Lord know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. And that's what they've been doing. These devils have been, they're the ungodly, all right? Because the true people of the Lord have been in the lower state. The true people of the Lord are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You've been in the lowered state. But here is now the Most High is raising us up. The Most High has raised us up, giving us the spirit of knowledge, this truth. Woke up the brothers throughout the planet, man. All right? And these devils, they are the ungodly. They don't think about the Most High. When these devils wake up in the morning, every Edomite, every so-called white man, the lineage of the Edomites, they don't wake up thinking about the Most High, man. They wake up thinking about fucking wickedness, pride. How can they exalt themselves today? That's how these devils think, man. But guess what? The Lord's had it where they've been prospering on the world. But now he's bringing them down, man. Now he's starting to bring them down. And I'm going to read this here. It's just going to be a quick one. Because I was just thinking about it, how proud these Edomites are. But guess what? The Lord's bringing you down, man. You know? And that's a major characteristic of you Edomites is your pride, man. This is Galatians 6 and 7. It says, be not deceived. All right? The Lord is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. All right? So the Lord ain't mocked, man. Whatsoever man sows, that's what he's gonna reap. And what have you devils sown on the earth? What have you plowed away at? You've plowed away at iniquity, man. That's what you've sown. You've sown the seeds of iniquity on the planet, man. All right. And if you put out wickedness on the planet, all right, and oppression, that's what you're gonna receive. This is what this is saying. Be not deceived. The Lord is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And that's what you devils are gonna reap. Now is a time where you so-called white people, you Edomites, which you're the biblically known as Esau, and you're the proud, man. The Lord is finally beginning to get you, man. And it says it here, what you put out there, you're going to receive, man. So you're going to receive your judgment. And we're living in the times of your judgment, man. And any one of our people, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that cannot see this and accept this truth, hey, man, you know, the Lord's going to judge you with Esau. The Lord's going to nuke you with Esau's world because you got to go, man. Here is the so-called white man's going down, but then you got the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the ones of our people, they want to still keep him up in power, man. Well, the Lord's got something for you too. He's going to destroy you along with him. See, because this is the times of judgment. The Lord ain't mocked. He said, whatsoever a man sows, that is what he's going to reap. And that's what you devils have sown rape, robbery, and murder on the earth, man. And you're going to get it back, but in righteousness. All right? You're going to get put to death in righteousness, man. It's called payback, man. All right, I'm gonna read this here. This is Jeremiah. Get this here. Salakia Raz. This is Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49 and 12. Okay, Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And this is talking about the Israelites. See, because the reason why we went into captivity was because we sinned against the Lord, all right? But it says we are the Lord's people, but the Lord, you know, the Lord, he's our Father, man. He teaches you a lesson. And when the Lord teaches you a lesson, it's a harsh one, man. So all this oppression that we've been suffering and these curses we've been under is a lesson that we've had to learn for our wickedness, man. The Lord brought us down, man. So for thus saith the Lord power, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? All right? Yeah, meaning, so we had to suffer our punishment, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. The drunken symbolizes we were drunk with captivity, man. You know, we were getting messed up pretty much. All right? And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Yeah, so you Edomites, you so-called white people, you've done all this wickedness on the earth. You've done all this slavery, you know, stealing of lands, you know, enslaving a nation of people, the Israelites. And the scriptures, art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Meaning, so you think you're going to get away without getting punished? But here's what the Lord said. It said, "Is Most High is like mocking you, man. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." The drinking of it symbolizes, no, now you're gonna drink that cup. That cup is gonna be passed to you. The cup of captivity, it now is gonna be passed on to you devils, man. You Edomites, and that's the time we're in. And if you tell the majority of our people, you tell them these things, man, they can't believe it. How can that be true? Because all they've seen all their life is so-called white people on the top. But you don't have the Most High hasn't given you the spiritual eye to see that his world's ending, man. It's the Lord's reversing the roles here, man. Jeremiah 50:31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord power of hosts. For the day is come, the time that I will visit thee. Who's the most proud? Esau, man. Beginning with the Edomite elites, which is at the helm of that is America, Babylon the Great, man, the most proud nation on the earth. And who's the head of that? The so-called white man. The pride, man. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord of hosts. For the day is come, the time that I will visit thee. So the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is getting ready to visit this current world, man, this system, this way of life that's been going on the earth, headed by the so-called white man. The Lord's coming to visit it. All right, bring destruction upon it. And the most proud, and remember the Most High said one of the things he hates in the list of things he hates is a proud look, man. And who's more proud than the so-called white man, man? And that's what he pushes on the planet. He pushes you to be proud, man. And being, proud is a fucking demon, man. But that's the so-called white man. He's fucking proud and he pushes that on the planet. So that's why it keeps Most High kept mentioning it. It says, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I'll kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. All right? Meaning what? The Lord's coming to bring fire upon you, Edomites. Bring fire upon your world, man. That's why the nuclear missiles were created, to bring destruction upon this current system, man. To bring destruction in this third world war, all right? To destroy this society, man. Beginning with Babylon the Great, which is America, man. But all cities where the so-called white man dwells, man, are going to get nuked. Australia, England. Nukes are going to fly everywhere. But it's just Babylon the Great, which is America, is prophesied to get the worst judgment, man. All right? Verse 33, it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Yeah, the so-called Latinos, so-called, so-called Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Native Americans, the tribes pretty much. The so-called Latin tribes and the Negro tribes were oppressed together in the land of America. We've been being oppressed over there. And it says, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Who took us captives? You so-called white people, man. And you other nations, but at the head of everyone is the so-called white man. And they keep us oppressed over there, man. All right? All that held them captives, all right, held them fast. They refused to let them go. And you refuse to let us go until this day. You refuse to let the children of Israel go. But now the Lord is loosening up the chains off of us, man. And he's gonna deliver us and destroy you in that deliverance, man. It says, their Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause. That's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He shall plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. All right? So he's going to give us rest, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to deliver his people and destroy the wicked, destroy these Edomites, man. All right? So with that, I'm just going to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.